Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft. Zach Wilson.
And we all know the scouting report on him. He can attack the field at all levels with a very strong arm and make big-time plays off schedule. We also see a player with confidence and swagger. We see a guy who knows how to lead a team, who knows how to compete, and wants to be great every time he hits the field.
Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
He had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hall want to give up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Rodgers, he finds Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, and he's ready to provide it.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
now Mayfield lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Aaron Rodgers with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second down and 4. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Jets will bring in a nickel set. Stop this third down. Mayfield now from the 50. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll try the right side here with White. Pushing his way. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Partner came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
On second down, they'll run with White. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Mayfield now. He completes it right side to White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Was shot. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. a touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And New York set to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Motion man left is Lazard. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Oh, the last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. In motion right, that's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. To throw is Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Straight ahead is Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in his first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown! Breece Hall from 8 yards out. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, take it in by Godwin. This is certainly not what this offense wants to see. That's Chris Godwin shaken up following that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. First down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lazard will go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Got a man, that's Lazard. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Throwing quickly to Wilson. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The drive starts with a run by White. There he goes, left side. Breaks through the contact. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mayfield.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd down and 3. Mayfield going to switch things up here. 2nd and 3.
He completes it to Evans.
And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he's down to the 11.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And it's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They go with White on the counter. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
White.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a 2nd score.
Mayfield on play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
White.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And his kick is indeed good. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This still a one-possession game, 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he works free. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Jets will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that they ever miss.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they were in the hurry up, maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations. You get going so fast, you speed up, and you don't take care of the ball. And we just saw one hit the ground.
Absolutely, we saw what can happen.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Russell Gage from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
This fielded right at the goal line. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Rodgers will try again on second down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
The handoff for Hall.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Flush to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 48 yards.
And the Bucs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And fighting down inside the 25.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll roll him out right.
Throw right side, Wilson.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
69 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On first down, right back to Hall.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
That's caught. This is a Abanikanda.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
On second down, it's Abanikanda.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up
Third down, here's Abanikanda.
Gets around him. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. In motion right is Wilson. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. First down, Mayfield.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. That is caught, and he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I could have
It's a pickup
sworn
of 6
that I
and
had
good enough to move the
conversion.
chains.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine.
Yeah.
When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big
Not
man
bad
with
at all.
football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. From the red zone now, Mayfield.
He's got Otten.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Now Mayfield.
No way.
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
They got caught up on each
a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Back to the ground with Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Rodgers now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The give now to Abanikanda.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Oh my gosh.
Now Rodgers. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Got it.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
From 19 yards away.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Well, Rashad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Play fake. Mayfield. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Quentin Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mayfield off the play fake. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
They run straight ahead here with White. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's
All right, we got 2 timeouts
here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Back to throw again.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw is Rodgers. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 5. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And remember now, a field goal does you no good. This is touchdown or bust territory. So they took a late shot for the end zone, but the defense, as they've been all game long, up to the task.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Eluding the pressure right.
That is caught. He's into space past the 25.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for two.
Rodgers will throw for it. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hey, Dark, that's facts, dude. That was an absolutely insane comeback.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. This is 1st and 10.
One last shot from Mayfield here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew
on Madden.
that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable